What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dougie Fresh. Ooh, look at that. Welcome to day 4 of Stoutmas. Today, we're digging back deep in the cellar again. This guy comes all the way from 2020. Junie double barrel. This was a brewery release only out of Michigan, Transient Ales. I had a buddy that was going up there, went ahead and muled it back for me. 13% Imperial rye stout with Velvet Sky, cocoa nibs, and a salted caramel base. First barrel it went into, it was aged in Henry McKenna 10-year bourbon barrels, and then it was finished in bourbon maple syrup barrels. So I'm expecting good things out of this. She's plugging pretty good. I had a few more of these from the series, and they were mighty tasty. They had a peanut butter one and everything like that, but this one is a double barrel, so I'm really excited about that. I'm a huge fan of double barreling. If you aren't aware of the process, basically it's goes in one barrel and then goes in another one, so it just takes an extra long time for it to get done. But this is one of my favorite series, the Junie series. They pump out really good stuff every single year. Label's pretty damn cool. So let's get right down to it. Cheers. Let's get this nose. Can definitely smell the caramel. Hints of maple. And then you get that chocolate bourbon barrel smell. That classic bourbon barrel aged beer smell. Smells good. Let's not wait any longer. Let's not waste anybody's time. Let's get right down to it. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Yeah, that's a really nice chocolate. I would say it's more like a Belgium chocolate, if I do say so myself. It's got a really nice flavor characteristic to it. The maple barrel didn't make this thing overly sweet. You got the maple taste without the sugary finish, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does, but it kind of like I don't know how to even want to describe it. Like, basically, like, you ate your pancakes with maple syrup and then you burped, so you get the flavor without the sweet. I don't know. That's like literally the best way I can describe it. It's like on the tongue, but it's not sweet. So that's kind of impressive. I smelled caramel. Didn't really get any caramel on the first little taste. Maybe we'll get it in the chug here. So cheers. You know how we do it. Let's go ahead and finish this bad boy up. I'm going to top her off because it is a bigger bottle. And you know how we do. So, got the rest of it in there now. Bottoms up to night 4 of Stoutmas. Cheers, everybody. Obligatory burps. There's your caramel. Now I got that caramel. The caramel really pops. Works really oddly well with the maple. You would think two sweet things like that, they would maybe kind of fighting each other. Caramel up front, maple finish. Wow. I mean, if I had to give you an idea, this would be kind of like almost, you know how like when restaurants do like they'll do like maybe like a, I don't want to say like a pralines and cream, but like kind of like a, I'm losing it now. Just like a sweet pancake with like, pecans and stuff like that on it or whatever. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting or whatever. Almost like a de leche. Dude, that was really freaking good. It complemented each other very well. The flavors didn't get lost. If anything got lost, it would be like the chocolate, but then the more I'm talking, the chocolate's coming back to me. Really nice barrel. The only thing I would say is it's not as thick as you would think would come from a double barrel, but that's just me nitpicking at this point. Whoa, more obligatory burps. Yeah, but for 13%, that was a banger, and I'm not upset with this thing. This thing was really, really nice. For 2020, almost 4 years, coming up on 5 years removed, or whatever, you would think that those flavors wouldn't be so prominent, but they're all there. They're all there, and this thing still holds up pretty well. It's all about how you store your beer. Honest to God, it's keeping it in the right climate, you know, making sure it ain't hitting the sunlight, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's all about how you store it, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, the longer you wait, the more those flavors are going to fade. But for this one, almost 4 years, 5 years old, this thing still goes pretty hard. So, I mean, if you know somebody that's holding on to one of these, have them crack it. It is well worth it. Anyway, not going to take up any more of your time. Cheers, everybody. We're going to see you tomorrow for day number 5. Cheers.